Hey, it's Miss Allie.
It's your favorite Zoe Wims.
That's right. Share,
Like,
comment,
and subscribe
right now.
right now.
Seriously.
No, like, text your friend what we're about to talk about because there's some serious stuff.
It's juicy.
It's
Definitely.
juicy.
So, we talked about many things, right? Prior to this. However, let's talk about not expectations, but
Standards.
Standards. I want to say intentions. Ooh, that's a good one too. But no, standards. Everyone has standards. Everyone should have standards.
Right.
But when I think about standards, I think about that long list of I need him to be this height, be this complexion, have this type of money.
So is some of that tying back into unrealistic? Yeah. When that you got to be realistic with expectations.
Yeah.
Well, that's how I feel about it, because nobody's perfect.
Correct.
I'm like, if you can look yourself in the mirror and be real with yourself, you know that you're not perfect. You know what I mean? So, like, why would you put all those standards on somebody else? And
because you know what? We don't want to settle for less.
okay, so let me ask you this. What about the people that have standards that they don't even go by their own standards?
Well, I do want a man with millions of dollars. No, I don't have that. No, I'm not close. But like that's what I want. I'm playing around, y'all.
Sorry, that.
But that's what I want. You know what I mean? But no, I
think there's a fine line when it comes to standards, though.
it's a fine line between standards and expectations.
Yeah, I think some of them be crossing over and be like, yo, hold up, those are expectations, and like that's not realistic.
Here's a good one. For me, I never really thought about this, but I prefer for him to know how to read. That's a standard. At least
to read?
To have some
educated.
Some type of education. I'm not saying degrees. You don't necessarily have a degree, but because I met many people that didn't go to college and all that, but they're educated. They have knowledge, right? That's important. Trust me, that's important. We need to travel. I need somebody to know something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We got a child that needs to read. I don't have time because I'm working. Can you do it?
See, I like that you said that. As I grew as a man and not having a father in my life, I had to learn on my own and through other men, in a sense, of how to treat women and what standards I should have myself as a man. And especially the more I become successful in life, I realized that when I was younger, it was all about the physicalness of a woman. Oh, she's a 10. Man, she is 7. This and that. That's so shallow-minded thinking. But as I evolved and grew as a man, I realized that my standards risen. But it wasn't expectation type of standards. It was more so as I learned to understand money, understand credit, hygienes, just being healthy, my spirituality, just being intellectually, educated. And so that scale of 10 has altered now. I'm like, all right, she got the looks, check. All right, financially, she might be a 4. Okay.
But we can work with that.
We can work with that. if she's open. Because I'm not about to go in a relationship and she has bad credit and I'm busting my ass to keep good credit, and then we get into a marriage and she destroys my credit.
So let's not have the expectation of getting married right now. To get your
That's the standard though. So it's more so my standard is you at least need to understand money in some type of fashion, some level.
Correct. Okay.
So that's just for me though.
Okay. Standards.
Outside of being a traditional man of just looking at the physical aspects of a woman.
Correct.
Which I feel like most men do.
Yeah.
And I'm guilty of it. I've been doing that for years until, I woke up finally.
Yesterday.
Thanks to you. Yesterday.
Okay, 2 minutes ago.
Standards.
But yeah, standards. But yeah, like I said before, standards. It's a little difficult because I'm like, if I start naming off stuff, I'm like, are those expectations? With that being said, we might want to think about that. We might want to think about everything that we're asking from someone else.
Right.
Which, by the way, personally for me, and maybe this is my downfall, I need to have better standards instead of, because with me, it's not that I don't have standards. Sometimes I could be that person that be like, well, I mean, it's okay. He's in between jobs. I'll help him. And then, maybe he doesn't want help, or, maybe he pushes you out the way after you didn't help him or something like that.
Ooh.
Now I'm thinking like, okay, let me not lower my standards, but let's raise the bar here.
Okay, you said two things there.
Okay.
It's like you can't control and help what somebody's going to do in the future. That it's awesome that he was open for you to help him elevate and whatnot. Then once he did elevate, it was like, peace, I don't need you anymore. That's effed up. But the person that's not open to it, just like what I was talking about with my standards of finances and things like that, that's not open to it, it's like, no, we can't ever date. We can't even go to that next level of being exclusive and whatnot, because it's like, I already know that's a standard, so it's a red flag. So you're a fool if you think you can change somebody and you realize like that's just they don't want it. Right. It's like they're okay with maxing out their credit cards and doing this and doing that with their finances and just destroying their financial life. So not to say that that's good or bad, but there's somebody out there for them.
Right.
That their standards fit their needs. But
surprising.
But you have to stick to your personal standards. But it's unfortunate when you do cross somebody that meets your standards and then you see their potential.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be another topic because you should. We don't date potential. You either have it or you don't. I'm just saying.
I've dated ladies. I've done it. It was not successful.
Stick to the standards. We're gonna talk about the potentials. Make sure you subscribe.
That's right. So, like, comment,
and share this bad boy.
Please.
Shoot.
Peace.